Welcome to First Congregational United Church of Christ, Boulder. This is the audio version of the weekly devotional. We hope you will tune in every week to listen to the latest offering written by a member of our congregation. Also, feel free to check out our YouTube channel to watch First Cong's Sunday church services. Thank you.
Comets Amongst the Stars by Philip Robertson. This devotional is an essay written by my mother, Josephine Robertson, in her book Garden Meditations, published in 1977. She moved to Boulder following the retirement of her husband, Campbell, in 1966, and was a member of this church until her death in 1999. Josephine held a Bachelor of Literature degree from the Columbia School of Journalism. Some of the material in her essay needs to be interpreted in the time frame that it was written. Philip Robertson. Forerunners. A professor can never better distinguish himself in his work than by encouraging a clever pupil, for the true discoverers are among them, as comets among the stars. A quote by Carl Linnaeus. When one travels the sparkling waters in Glacier Bay in Alaska, it is hard to realize that less than 200 years ago, when Captain George Vancouver was exploring the wilderness, the Long Bay was still a mass of glacial ice. Then came a warming trend and the ice receded, leaving a body of water extending more than 65 miles to the foot of Muir Glacier. A day's excursion by boat between the snow-capped cliffs, with glimpses of spouting killer whales and seals riding the floating chunks of ice, makes a person feel that he is in a new and young world. Impressive, too, is the evidence of plant succession so clearly visible along the shore of Bartlett Cove. Here, rangers conduct nature walks, explaining the drama of plant life that follows the retreat of the glacier. First come the mosses and lichens on the rocks. Then come dense mats of dryas on sand and gravel to build soil for the willow, alder, and cottonwood thickets. These are gradually crowded out by spruce, and the spruce in turn give way to the climax forest of hemlock. All of these stages may be seen at different sites along the water. As the hemlock becomes king, in the damp places other growth yields to a vivid green moss. Just as the nurse trees in our more familiar forests shelter stronger seedlings that will ultimately replace them, the forerunners suffer apparent defeat while making possible the onward march. Many forerunners in human society are not destined to know fame or success, but consider for a moment their accomplishments. Immigrants toiled in order to give their children education and opportunity. Homesteaders broke the soil, experiencing brutal hardship for the benefit of their children and grandchildren. Blacks have risked their lives to break down barriers for others of their race. Medical researchers have died in their quest for better drugs or therapy, and the tragic deaths of freedom fighters are all too familiar in today's world. Perhaps the most famous forerunner of all was John the Baptist, who proclaimed the message, "Prepare ye the way of the Lord." In the world of science, advancement often comes through one person's building on the work of another. When we go as far as we can in our own calling, and the result is not what we had hoped for, perhaps we will have marked a trail that another may follow and go beyond. As the humble mosses and lichens contribute to the ultimate towering forest, so may our lives, in some small way, contribute to a just and peaceful world.